OBS. What the hell happened?
Don't know, but you're back.
Am I back?
Uh-huh.
Because it says my connection's unstable. Really? Are we gonna have all of the DDoS attacks ever on the internets because Dragonflight just went live? Are we really? I'm glad I'm not streaming Dragonflight right now. It says I didn't drop any frames, so I don't know what happened. Something must have happened internet connection wise. Sorry guys. Something went screwy. Alright, so these tail feathers are probably going to be a little unruly. But you know what? I think that's just going to be the nature of the beast here. Because I don't want to go too much shorter. So I'm gonna split my fiber, right? And sorry, Mr. Rooster, we're gonna be poking their butt again. Pokey the butt. And this one I'm just gonna kinda poke into the top like the top corner of our butt dome. That was really bizarre. I was like, oh, what was that noise? That came through my headset. Is OBS disconnecting? I was like, what? I'm sorry, what? What was that, OBS? You're gonna behave now? Yeah, no, we're not streaming WoW today. That's gonna be a shit show. No thanks. I'm just not that excited about this expansion. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm glad others are excited about it, and I don't want to poo on their excitement, so you be excited. It's just finding out that the dragon riding was giving me such a terrible migraine, kinda meh. Kinda became an issue for me. So even on my normal non-challenger characters, I'm gonna be ground bound, because unless they change something, that's gonna be a bit of a difficult situation for me to deal with. Alright, looks like connection has stabilized for the moment. It could have just been our internet being stupid. Happens sometimes. Even on the fiber. What the hell was that?
That was the,
Oh, the Drano alarm. I forgot you had said that. Yeah, so I went to bed at I laid down at 7 a.m. When I laid down, I saw the sun coming up. I was like, what the fuck time is it? And I was like, oh shit. So I had just fallen asleep, and it felt like, and then I woke up, I'm like, I have to potty. So I went to go potty, and my dad was in there, and he was taking forever, as he does, and we only have the one bathroom, and I looked at the time and it was like 11:30, and I'm like, no wonder I feel like shit. So I feel awful. I've barely slept, and then finally got laid back down, started to fall back asleep, and it was like 12:30 something. I was like, oh, okay, fun. And then I had to get back up and help the husband do something again, and then I laid back down, and I remembered waking up at one point, and he's like, I had your dad cancel his appointment. He goes, because I'm having a thing and I'm not going to be able to take him. And I'm like, okay. And then I was like, well, since you're going to be here, can you wake me up at like 3? If you still want pizza for dinner, because I got to make the dough, and we've got art stream today, and all of the things. He's like, yeah, I'll try. I woke up a little bit later, and I'm like, it seems really dark in here. I was like, what time is it? He goes, it's 3:45. And I was like, you were supposed to wake me up at 3. And he's like, oh, I completely forgot. And I was like, damn it. And then he had to run to the store to get my dad's insulin at the very least, and we needed a couple of other things and some Drano, which is why there was all sorts of problems earlier in the day. And I'm like, can we please not break the sewer system after we just had new sewer lines put in that we couldn't afford and had to like beg, borrow, and plead from family members to pay for it? Could we not? Because we had them replaced to fix this. They shouldn't be doing this. They aren't even a year old yet. So we think it might just be a hair clog in the trap right now for the tub. I hope that's all it is. Sometimes the cats like to hang out in the tub, like the dry tub that has no water for some reason, because they're weird. Oh, that one keeps wanting to lay sideways. Stop it. Alright, so yeah, I don't know. I know I help out a lot with the podcast, but shortly whatever I do end up doing is probably going to be on a trial account, because we can't afford to consistently pay for WoW right now. I think I have a month of game time left, and I'll probably pop in maybe late tonight if I have time, and grab one of my 2 mains and just go fishing. Fuss with my bars, try to figure out talent points on that guy, and probably just sit there and fish. If the servers are stable and I can get out there and just see if I can make some money. I've got a little bit of coin, but not enough to get a token. And I'm not raring to go to get in there, so I've got so much other stuff to do. This is not a good time of the year for me, Blizzard. Stop dropping games at this time of the year. You know, we were super busy with trying to get some beta testing done before, and all of the things. And now that we're done with the beta testing, just everything. Just don't have time for shit. I just don't. Alright, let me kind of twist that to there. Alright, you, my friend. Nope, you need to stay there. There's no wire in these things, so not like the husband's quote unquote the dinosaur. Alright, so I don't know if 5's still streaming, but we can give her a shout out, or 5. I keep calling her 5. It's 9.5. Let's see if I can make it work. What is it? Oh, I have to be in the chat doodle. That would help. S-O, what is it? 9. I might have to set up the chat command. Okay, let's do... The other one might be a bot command. Let me see if I can make this work. There we go. That worked that time. So she's really nice. Her streams are fun. A little bit of slightly controlled chaos, but it's fun over there. All kinds of stuff. She does the stream reader stuff if you're into that. The pokey stuff if you're into that. All while trying to get done any kind of work on a project. I don't know how she gets any work done. I'm amazed. That much going on, I would be all over the place. But she's pretty cool. She's got a lot of cool crafty friends that hang out in her stream, so go follow all of them too. And join her Discord. So many crafty people in her Discord. Wow. Just wow. I was blown away. I was like, wow, these projects, you guys, these are great. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. I'm really impressed. So I don't know how many tail feathers we'll do. We've got 2 on there right now. He's got 2. Let's see if we can at least shoot for maybe 2 more. I'd like to get 5 on there. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I noticed some loose fuzzes. I want to get those tapped in right now while I'm thinking about it. While I see them. Before they get lost to the sea of everything. I think we're still in frame. Alright, so we probably only have time to finish this guy today. We will see. What happens with all of the things. So this is gonna be a Christmas tree ornament for my mom. It's become a thing now where I don't know what to get them, so I make them something. So last year they got clay ornaments. We got the cookie cutter. And if I could have found the cookie cutter, and maybe we'll do that next year, I could have like needle felted a flat rooster. Or a couple. That probably would have taken us less time, to be perfectly honest, but I don't know where the cookie cutter is. It might be in my desk drawer somewhere. It just lost. It could be in my art bin next to me. I don't know. I kinda sorta half-assed clean, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this here, or I think I'm done with it, or I don't think I'm gonna need it anytime soon, and I'm like, all right, well, let me put it here. I need to take notes when I clean and rearrange shit, cause for like 3 months I thought I had lost shop inventory because I didn't know where it was. Was ripping the house apart, could not find it. Opened the one drawer next to me to pull something out, and I'm looking at this box in the bottom, and I'm like, I still have wood slices? Because when I ordered them from Arteza, the 4-inch ones, they came in like a long rectangular box. And I was like, I thought I used all these, or I only had like 2 left. Why did I put 2 back in this box to take up this much room in this drawer? That's dumb. I should have just thrown them in here loose. Like, I need space. Space is precious right now. And, opened the box, and I was like, son of a bitch, it's all the finished magnets that I couldn't find. I stored them back in the box so nothing would happen to them. Forgot that I put them back in the box. Didn't mark the top of it as to what it was in there. I was like, right. Sure. So that's a thing. Because, you know, my brain. I'm just trying to get all these little loose fuzzies tapped in. Which I know is sort of a losing battle because they're just going to come out the other side, but I'm hoping that eventually we'll at least get this a little bit tightened up. So it's not quite so noticeable. Maybe someday. Because this is a pretty... That was my dad, by the way, if that came through the microphone. And he's like in another room. He just can't help but being loud for no reason. Alright, it's been a long day. Oh my god. You guys, look. When I got up at like 3:45, 4 o'clock, I drug my ass out of bed. I started working on our pizza dough, right? And while I was waiting for the yeast to proof, I went to sit down with the timer in my hand. And I'm checking my messages in my email. I kid you not. I opened my email and I'm seeing several messages. Cyber Monday deals. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, Cyber Monday? I'm like, why am I getting these emails now? And then I'm like, because I'm thinking it's like Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm like, these emails came late. Like, Cyber Monday's over. Like, wasn't that yesterday? And I'm looking at the damn email, and then I'm like thinking back to when did I go to bed? And I'm like, oh shit. Like, what day is it? And it took me entirely too long to realize that it was still Monday, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's still Monday. Right. You bet. It's still Monday. And then I was just kind of sitting there all sorts of dumbfounded. And I'm like, sure. Good job. I was just like, damn. Oh, careful, because you might poke through going this direction. Let's see, are all these the same color back here? There's some black ones in there too. We could do some black and some white. Oh, you know what? There's a couple. There's another set back here though, so there's some low stubby ones too. Alright, so we'll do these three up here. Right? And yeah, I might have to set that shout out thingy or whatever. I don't know how to do the short shout out, but whatever, we got it done. I think it happened. I feel like we need at least 2 more back here on this color, and we also need some small butt ones. It seems like. Alright, let's see. This is the pointier end. So let's work on this. He's starting to look like something. I don't know what, but he's starting to look like something. Not quite a fevered, demented cross portal dream, but something. Alright. So this does take a few minutes to get your little tubies put into place. Or, you know, if you don't want to go this route and you have a bag of feathers that are the right colors, you could take your awl, right, and stab a little hole for the tip of the feather to go in, and stick a little glue on that sucker and put him in there. Would not recommend doing that if you have cats that are feather obsessed, though. All of our cats seem to think they are the world's greatest hunter. And the one is absolutely obsessed with feathers. So I would not expect it to live more than a day. Maybe 3 hours if he sees it. Depends on how long it takes him to find it. Really. Is what that's gonna come down to. Sorry, this guy keeps like falling over on his side, which isn't going to get us anywhere. Alright, so trying to get our so what, we've got 3 of this color. I'd kind of like to do 4. Maybe we go 4 of this color and 2 black. Maybe. I mean, there's also some white in there. That might be a little tricky. But we will see. No, you need to go in sideways. Okay, you're just gonna be a fuzzy nightmare, so since you just don't want to cooperate. That tip was not having it. Did not want to be a team player at all. Which was most unfortunate, so we had to cut him from Team Feather. That's all. We need team players right now. And that's just the way it is. Okay. And now this one's gonna be a little extra fuzzy because I tried to elongate it just a little bit. Alright. I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe we should save you for the butty butt. The lower butty butt. Perhaps. I don't know, but you might look funny. Maybe we just stick to up here. You know? We'll do this guy. And then, you know, maybe we can do a couple of white and a couple of black, because I don't think we really need to go quite that level. Of detail on this. I think I'm getting a little... I think I'm overcomplicating it than it needs to be. Alright, so let's... Ow. Dang it, hips, stop it. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, you vanished, so did it work?
I think so. But I hopped in the shower because I thought I was going to be running hot water anyhow, I might as well.
Well, it didn't back up then, did it?
Not really. Not any more than it always has. Like, it's done that ever since they put in the thing. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, apparently the underside of the plumbing in this house was quite the carnival funhouse for our plumbers, and they're like, I don't know, man. Cast iron pipe everywhere. And just all of the things. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do one more blue one to even out the blue, because that other one's kind of over far. We're not looking too terrible. Not too bad. Alright, yeah, I think we need one more. We have a butt hand. Nice to meet you. I think we need one more. Oof, don't drop that. That's open. one more butty feather in this color. Alright. Well, that's going to be a little bit thick. Let's thin that out just a little so we can try to get this similar. In size. It's probably not similar, but let us see what we can do here. And hopefully we can make something happen. I don't want to be too long here. I can always trim the other end a bit if need be. We will see if it comes to that. It might not. So I'm just kind of stabbing this into itself. Remember, don't get too carried away. You're gonna have to keep picking it up and rotating it, or else it's going to attach to your felting mat. And then that's gonna be interesting to remove. We'll go with that word. I mean, you'll probably be able to remove it, but it's gonna take a few minutes of careful dissection. Okay, and I'm not gonna fuss too hard if the feathers aren't all the same length, because, you know, I'm sure they're not all really the same length. I'm sure some are for like flight purposes and things, but when you get down to it, now we might have to trim some of the non-cooperatives off of here, which, you know, fair since they were being non-cooperative, but I was hoping that they would get with the program. Doesn't look like they want to, though. Did he reschedule?
I have no idea. He hasn't told me.
Did that other dude ever get back to you?
Nope.
Nice. Alright. And oh god, we do have a butt hand. Okay. Let's try to figure out how we're gonna attach you over here. And we'll get you all settled in. Alright, so that's pretty attached. Pretty attached. Alright, alright, I think maybe we do, 1, 2, 3, what do you think, 4 white ones? Maybe just to get some white poofy doos in there. I don't even know if we really need to go with the white. I mean, I feel like we need something in there because it's white, black, and our color here. I kind of want to... There we go. I know I said the length wasn't going to bother me, but it was. This looks so uneven. Alright. So this is the Roving that came in our color, I don't know, I want to call it a color sampler, but it was our multi-pack of colors that we picked up from the Amazon. The store, not the rainforest. Okay. So ooh, this one's gonna be extra fuzzy. I think we will have to definitely haircut this guy, is what I'm thinking, because he's really leeching in and latching on to that that mat there. Oh, but then we're gonna okay, we might not be done with that blue, cause yeah, we might not be done with that blue. It's feather attachment, right? Probably should have did the other colors first. Good job, brain. I brain well. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We can just go back and fixie, but it's okay. I wonder if that separated it into 2 streams, or if it's gonna be listed as 1. Since the internet got funny. There for a few minutes. Oh wow, you are super fuzz. Alright. Yeah. We gotta take you to the hair salon, my friend. I need to get my hair cut. I'll tell you, anything involving like the back of my head and my neck with my hair getting pulled up, or I used to always wear my hair up, and it seems to be making my headaches more pronounced lately when my hair starts getting to a certain length, which is really effing annoying. I usually can't stand my hair in my face. Just gonna give you a little trimmy trim. Well, we're gonna try at least. Oh, I'm off camera. I was trying to do it over there so I didn't make a huge mess, but I'm just kinda trying to clean him up just a little bit. Kind of make him not quite such a hot mess here. With all the little fuzzy doos poking through and everything. So he's about yay long. That's not too bad, I guess. I've got little tiny fuzzy fuzzes everywhere now, though. We're shearing sheep in here, friends. Alright. Oh, that's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Well, if we can try to keep the colors, the new colors coming in. To this back section. It doesn't want to melt in here. What is happening? Come on. Like, it's kind of... Okay, there we go. They were just a little too loose. Sometimes you just have to take a little bit of spit or water or something. If this was going to somebody I didn't know, I would use water, but... Ahoo! That hurt. That slipped through.
You okay?
Yeah, I need a band-aid.
Do you have any, or?
No.
So what, there's some in the bathroom?
There should be. It's minor. I thought we were good. So be very careful. These are very sharp implements. It just skimmed the top of my skin right in my knuckle joint. How about that? How's that for you? So like I said, these are sharp objects. It's not even really bleeding. It only started bleeding when I squeezed it, so I was trying to figure out if it was actually gonna bleed or not. Yeah, I barely skimmed the top of the things. See, it's...
I believe you.
It's not even really bleeding.
Just making sure.
No, we're good. No emergency room. We're good. Because that would just cap off this day. We're good. But we'll put that on there just to make sure we don't get any fuzz in there or get anything on any of the project. Tell ya, I love the knuckle band-aids.
Your mother has some spare mashed potatoes. Do you want me to save it for tonight in case you need it?
Nah.
Okay.
Unless you want it for the dogs, but
No.
they're gonna have pizza crust, so. Alright, so. Get you off of there, so we're good. I've said it before, I really want to get some more of those finger doodles for my other fingers, because I always shove the finger that's not covered in there, because, you know, I'm thinking, oh, I can't move that finger, there must be something wrong with it, let me get it out of the way. No, that finger's supposed to be in the way. But the needle went through, so it went in between. Even when you think you're being careful, accidents can happen, friends. Hopefully that doesn't get me in trouble on the platform. It was an accident. I swear. Alright, I'm gonna double this guy up, because he's being a little thinner than I would necessarily like him to be. If we can get him to cooperate here. So I definitely think I prefer the yarn for making these little tubey guys. Although this isn't like high quality roving either, so if it was better quality roving, I might have a different opinion. But this coarse stuff, not my first choice. Like, I'm really gonna have to haircut this guy. Oh, this is gonna be such a short guy here. I was actually more afraid I was going to cut myself with these stupid scissors than I was stabbing myself. Alright, I'm kind of off camera, just trimming up the excess fuzz. What time do I need to stop by for you?
No, you're good. Like, really, I'm not that hungry yet. You're good.
Okay. I have to take like a wet, not a sopping wet, but like a damp towel or something and wipe everything down when we're done, or else I'm going to be eating fuzz for days. Don't recommend. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright. Alright, let's see about attaching this guy. He's gonna be, a hand's gonna be in the way, and I'm sorry. But We don't want another incident. Russell will take my toys away. God damn. That one went through the finger protector. It hurt worse than any damage it did, but shit. I'm just a mess today. There's a reason we don't normally do figurines. And we stick to nice flat objects that can't hurt me. Oh. Alright. So I think we'll just do... I think we'll do 2 white. And then we'll just do 2 black, and then that should be enough. Because I'm not digging stabbing myself here on this. Do not recommend at all. Not at all. Alright. So let's grab the black, because then we have to put our little color patch over our butt. Right? So just kind of sneaking this together. Alright, so I've got this one like funky spot here. And I'm just trying to manipulate this together. Yeah, definitely need to take my X-Acto knife and scrape the top layer here. I don't think you're necessarily supposed to, I just do when I get a lot of fiber starting to build up in the top of the pad. The pad was already domed when I did that, so I'm like, well, it can't get much worse. And it actually helped flatten it out a little bit, because I think I was like needle felting it into a dome accidentally. But I'd still rather the sound of this under a project than the foam mats. Some of the foam mats are a little bit quieter, but they're still scritchy. And I just can't with that. It was bad enough working on the styrofoam. Not styrofoam, the little craft foam balls in the tree. That was scritchy enough. And I saw how quick that broke down as we were stabbing through. I can only imagine how much money we'd be throwing away replacing those. I've seen some people use a brush mat, which I thought was fascinating. So it's like a really thick bristle brush mat. Like it's got the hardwood base, like, you know, like the old old-timey hairbrushes. But I've only ever seen them small, like this big. So I was like, well, that's a little too small for what we're doing. Unfortunately, I've not seen them any bigger, and I don't know how well the bristles will hold up on that over time, like as you're pushing down into them. So I don't know. That might sound cool, but yet not really be cool kind of thing. I am picking up like every color, like all that white fuzz. That we just did. Alright, let's see about cleaning you up here. I may or may not be on camera, and I'm sorry if I'm not. I'm just... Oh, I'm kind of on camera. Trying to get my finger out of the way. Just trying to clean up all the loose willy-nilly bits here. They're just treating this like the Wild West and just doing whatever the hell they want. Alright. So we'll do one black feather here. Okay, look, you. My friends, you need to behave. If you would, please. That would be fantastic. All right, one more, and then we can work on putting on our eyeball. Oh no, we have to put the patch on the butt. That's right. Keep forgetting that we have to patch the butt. We have to color patch the butt. Yes, yes, we do. We have to fix that booty. Alright, this might be too small. We will find out. Yeah, look, I'm like leaving divot lines from where we were making these. Because of, I guess, felting the pad in, I suppose. I did wonder if I should like just go over the entire pad with my needle, just to see if that would like re-level it out. But then I wasn't so sure if my thought process behind that was actually sound. Probably isn't. But we've had this pad not quite a year. Christmas will be a year, so I mean we've put it through its paces. Most definitely. For the amount of fluff that we've stabbed into this sucker. Doing our Bob Rossi stuff. We're gonna get back to the Bob Rossi stuff, I promise. We're in the middle of working on, what was it, season 3? I do plan on getting us back there. I still have to finish that last episode. That last, I'm working on that speed paint video still, or speed felt video. I haven't forgotten about it. I just haven't had time. I mean, last night I probably should have been spending working on gifts. But at least we shouldn't have any mass run on max level challengers for at least a week, I hope. Hopefully people are gonna be working on their normal characters. Or at least that's what I'm gonna try to tell myself. You get out of there. Alright. That might be pretty good. I mean, it looks like it's a hot mess here at the moment, so let's give you a haircut. Let's give you a trimmy trim. As best as we can. Yeah, like if I wanted to be extra, I would have totally gone with a package of feathers that looked like they were of the right color variety. But because a couple of our cats are assholes, I kind of figured that those feathers would be shredded off of this within minutes. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, we need to put the black away. I still need to replace that bag on that cream color yarn that exploded yesterday on stream. Sorry I stepped on it. I did not realize it had A, fallen off the desk, and B, that it was under my foot. And C, that it would explode. It didn't even like pop open at the zipper. It just like full on exploded a hole out the side of it, and I was like, oh, okay. That's most unexpected. Okay, I'm gonna get my fingers out of the way, since we have proven that it is still possible to slip through. And we're gonna start to put our patch of color on here. Now if I had thought about it, I would have done the colored first. and then come back in with the tealy ones, and then just use their tippy tips as our color patch. Make them do double duty, but I didn't quite remember yet that I was gonna have that issue, so I was like, oh, right. So, in the meantime, we can do this instead. And not a huge deal. Not like project ending, end of the world. We can just stick a little patchy patch on our little rooster butt. And then all will be right again in Roosterville. That is some solid section of fiber there. That's, can feel how solid that is going in through there. Well, we've got that roving dome on the butt, and then like, I don't even think we're going into the styrofoam at this point. I think it's just all fiber. Yeah, because styrofoam's down here. Might be going into the styrofoam or the craft foam a tiny bit, but wow. Alright, just trying to make sure that we are good and on there. Alright. Let me just get the light to hit this just so you can see any of our stragglers. Oh, that wasn't a straggler. Sorry, Feather. Sorry. That's okay. It was just a tiny piece. Alright. Put that up there. Okay, now to make our rooster not look quite so terrifying, if that's possible, we need to pick out some eyeballs. We need some eyeballs from our pack of eyeballs. My hands are sweaty, so this is going to be interesting. They're sticking to me. I don't want to drop any. Ah, get out from between my fingers. Okay. Alright. So we have to figure out what size eyeballs that, oh shit, that we want. So we have super tiny. We have an oval. That's an even bigger size. So let me see if we can find, those two are the same. These two are the same. You're like stuck to the aesthetic, stuck to the top. Okay, so I think those are, well, I mean, we have one more size, but that might be a little too big. That's for a rooster that's seen some things, you guys. Right. Okay. So, I mean, those just aren't gonna fit. So, those are off the table. Alright, these guys, still awfully big. So that's not gonna work. That guy could work. Aw, look how happy he is. So that could work. Or, I mean, that's really big. I think we're gonna have to go with the super tiny. So then, excuse me, the super tiny is not, flailing everywhere. You know what I want? Do you know what I want? I don't know what I want. Yes, I do. I need a stick-it and a paint palette. So, oh, was I supposed to shake this? Designed to dispense easily, however, it will set fast. "2 hours is not setting fast. I'm sorry. What are you even talking about?" That was way too much glue. Way too much for what we need. Way too much. No, 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 no. You have to stand up back there, because I can't have you making an effing mess. Wait, are these two the same size? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, hey, where'd you come from? I've got eyeballs coming out of my finger protector. What is happening? Oh, we have 2 different tiny sizes. Oh. Which one do we want? I think we want this one, since I don't have a match for that one out right now. What is happening? Do I have any more in there? That's creepy. Alright. So let's figure out where we want this eyeball to sit. I kind of want it to sit like in between. It's like kind of sort of like in between these two. So sorry, it's really hard to do with the finger protectors on. So like about in here. Is kind of where I want this to happen. Now I'm going to use a little bit extra, A, because I put extra out, and B, because this fiber is absorbing it. So let me give you a little pillow while I poke my stick in your eye. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not gonna. Did I fuck up your eye? I did. Kind of. Yeah, I did fuck up your eye. Alright. One eye down. We're gonna have One Eye Joe here in a minute. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, just a second. What's up?
Under my desk, in the basket, there's 2 bottles of tacky glue. There's one that's smaller than the other. Can I have the smaller one? Oh. One's lighter than the other. Thank you. I didn't realize they were the same size. Right, so now we have to find... We have too many eyes. No! Right. Eye down. Eye down. Is this the right eye? Ironic, because it is actually the right eye. Alright, we're going to have to go with tacky, because... because that didn't work. Where did you go, eyeball? I think... There you are. Well, I thought I had you. Did you stick to my foot? No? Oh, there you are. Maybe. I don't know. Hi. Just dropping all the things. Okay, so we're gonna have to go with tacky instead, because that just wasn't working. And I refuse to get the glue gun for this tiny little drop of glue that we need. I don't want to. Alright. I got glitter in my face now. Really? Alright. Let's see if Aline is going to be a bit more helpful. These guys should be the same size. Now we're gonna have a little bleed over around the edges. And I'm okay with that for the time being. I'm trying to figure out how to hold this in place. All right. Without damaging the eyeball. It looks so cute. Alright, so we have to give him a minute to set up there. We're actually done with this guy. So we are in the putty together phasey. We can put those tools up there. Although we might still want the finger protectors because we need to get the awl out in a second. Not the laundry detergent, but the other things. And stuffs. Alright, so I'm just letting that set up here for just a minute. Just a mini minute. Was I part of that? I was part of something. Oh, I had to opt in. I didn't opt in. Oh, I had to opt in to be considered. Oh, I thought I had gotten it. Okay, my bad. Alright. That's fine. Okay, now I understand. I thought I had gotten picked, but that was just an opt-in. Oh, this might have separated this into 2 streams. I hope it didn't. Blizzard investigating issue affecting Dragonflight authentication servers. Called it.
I mean, it happens literally every time they bring something out, so.
Oh. 100%. Sorry, I'm reading our WoW Challenges mod chat. And, Stir, one of our admins, is like, oh my god, there is a monster group of players waiting for the ship. It didn't arrive when the dockmaster said it would. Peeps are getting DC'd. There's chaos everywhere. It feels like Wrath's release. Oh my god. These guys are pulling out pitchforks. I'm not gonna say the second part because that was for private, but Stormwind. Oh lord. Oh lord. It seems that things have just devolved into chaos. So somebody's UI changes they made vanished, someone else's stayed. Yeah, wow. Wow. I'm glad I'm not trying to get in there right now, because I'd be losing my shit. Holy hell. Yeah, no, that I might try later tonight. Like I said, on my gatherer, and just, like, sit there and fish. That might be all I do, if I can even get in. Sorry, I'm just trying to give this a chance to try to grip that before we try to get the other side gripped up there. I don't want to do the other eye and fuck everything up, so I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. That's the only good thing about hot glue, is that it grabs instantly, or almost instantly. You don't have to wait for it to take hold. But, you know, just really didn't want to pull that out. I mean, we might be able to, a white spot on his eye. Why did I scratch that? Or is it just from the glue? It might just be from the glue. Alright. I don't think you're gonna slide at this point. I hope not. Where are you? So you're kind of about in there. Well, it's getting windy.
It's supposed to be really bad. Your mom was already asking me if everything was tied down.
Oh, did you stock the recycling buckets? Because they're empty.
I have not. I will go do so in a minute.
I was going to try to put that out tonight, but that's not happening. Maybe tomorrow. I did see the Storm Prediction Center saying that there's going to be a severe outbreak in the south over the next couple of days. They're talking like definitely long track tornadoes, and but it looked like it was centered in Alabama. We might just be on the fringe edge of it. I mean, sucks for the people in Alabama, but we might be okay up here. In our neck of the woody woods. Well, that's, the other one's still sliding around a little bit, but not as bad as the fresh side there, so I need you to behave, please. If you could, try. That'd be great. We need this thing of doom. I have to figure out where we're gonna put this, cause I wonder if he's gonna balance okay if we go like here. Sorry, chicken. Oh, hey. The toothpick's right there. Hi, Mr. Toothpick. Oh, Glitter, you're not invited. Oh, hold on. Our eyes are not in the same spot. Our eyes are misaligned. Got a cross-eyed chicken alert. Oh no. Oh no. It might not be too bad. Maybe we need to let you rest for a minute. I mean, if we had just needle felted the eyes on, we wouldn't be having this trouble. Oh, that's alright. You're not gonna look at him head on anyway. It's okay. It's okay. The misplaced eyes kind of go with it, you know? It's definitely handmade. Right? Oh lord, this is a lot of packaging on this. Hold up. Can we... Oh, hey, don't drop that. I'm gonna put you in with our needles and stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna take some of our tacky, it's now super fuzzy, and some of our Pro Bond. Sure, let's just mix two different glues, that'll work out. Don't do that. Maybe do it. I don't know. Alright, and we're going to try to find the hole. And we're going to hope that holds. Alright, and there is our little rooster guy. I can't hold him by his string yet because we don't have the string on him yet. But I will take a photo and post that up on all of the places as soon as he's dry enough, and I will take a picture of him sitting on the one tree so you guys can see it. I think that's in a good spot to hold him. But that picture might not happen till tomorrow, just so you know, because I just want to make sure that that is good and in there. And I want to let that glue really grip. So look for pictures tomorrow on that guy. There may or may not be an extra late night art stream tomorrow. Don't count on it, but we'll see. Maybe. More Christmas ornament gifts that we'll be working on. So that's going to be it for today, because I've got to go do stuff. Sorry about the late start. Have fun in Dragonflight. And,
have fun in your loading screen.
Yeah, remember, pack your patience. I'm sure the servers are probably melting right now. There's going to be bugs and things. So you guys take care. And I will see you at some point again this week. If there's no extra art streams this week, then I will definitely see you on Thursday. So until then, friends, have a good one.